The chamber is open and full of whispers.
Before we dive in, check the link in the description if you want exclusive Timelines members-only videos you won't find on YouTube, all on our Patreon. Darkness. Cold stone floor beneath him. Severus Snape lies dying. Nagini's venom burns through his veins, fire in his blood, acid in his lungs. He can't breathe, can't move, can only stare upward at the broken ceiling. Footsteps approach. Running. Desperate. A face appears above him. Harry Potter, green eyes, Lily's eyes, staring down with horror and grief. I failed her again. Couldn't save her son from his fate. Snape's hand trembles, reaches up, touches Harry's face. Take them. Take my memories. Harry leans closer, presses a vial to Snape's temple. Silver strands flow out. 17 years of secrets, of love, of sacrifice, of plans within plans. Everything I was, everything I did. All for her. The vial fills. Snape's vision darkens. His last thought, a memory. Lily Evans laughing in the sun at Hogwarts, red hair catching light, green eyes bright with joy. He reaches for that memory, holds it, dies. The darkness swallows him whole. October 31st, 1981, mid-apparition, 6:45 p.m., Severus Snape gasps. Not darkness, not death. Pressure squeezing through a tube. Reality bending around him. Then release. He materializes in an alley, stumbles, falls to his knees. His hands hit wet cobblestones, breathing hard, gulping air. Wrong. Everything is wrong. His body feels too light, too flexible, no aching joints. No decades of tension in his spine. He raises his hands to his face. Smooth skin, no wrinkles. His robes hang differently. He touches his hair. Longer, greasier than he kept it in later years. Panic surges. Where am I? When am I? He looks around. The alley is familiar. Spinner's End, his childhood street. But why? The face he wore before Hogwarts destroyed him. Before 17 years of spying killed his soul piece by piece. No. This is impossible. He stands. Unsteady, his mind races. Two sets of memories war for dominance. One, the boy who just told Voldemort about the prophecy. Who is about to beg Dumbledore to save Lily Potter? Two, the man who died in the shrieking shack. Who gave Harry his memories? Who spent 17 years atoning for his greatest sin? Occlumency training kicks in. Compartmentalize, analyze, act. He forces his breathing to steady. Builds mental walls around the chaos. Thinks, if I'm 21, if I'm here, what date is it? He reaches into his robes, finds a crumpled Daily Prophet, unfolds it with shaking hands. The headline, Minister proposes new escurarity measures. The date, October 31st, 1981. His blood turns to ice. Tonight, this is the night Voldemort attacks Godric's Hollow. This is the night Lily dies. He checks his pocket watch. 6:47 p.m. In the original timeline, he was going to Dumbledore now. To beg, to plead, to trade his life for hers. And Dumbledore would promise to protect them all, but would fail. James would die at the stairs. Lily would die in the nursery. Harry would survive with a lightning bolt scar and a piece of Voldemort's soul in his head. And Severus would spend the next 17 years in agony. Not this time. The realization hits like a physical blow. I've been given a second chance. I know what happens. I know when. I know how. I can change it, not to Dumbledore, to Godric's Hollow. October 31st, 1981. Godric's Hollow, 7:15 p.m. Snape materializes on the outskirts of the village. The wards press against him. Fidelius charm, active, strong. But he remembers from his future knowledge. Wormtail is the secret keeper, not Sirius. Peter Pettigrew. The rat. The traitor and Peter told Voldemort the location. Snape approaches the gate of the Potter house. Through the windows, warm light, he can see them. James playing with baby Harry on the floor, making a toy broom zoom in circles. Harry laughing, chubby hands reaching, Lily watching from the doorway, smiling. Her red hair glows in the firelight. Snape's chest constricts. She's alive, right now, in this moment. Alive. He wants to run inside, to warn them, to beg them to flee. But James will never believe him. Potter hates him. Always has. If Snape bursts in now, James will duel him, waste precious minutes, and Voldemort arrives at 7:30, 15 minutes. New plan. He casts a disillusionment charm on himself, vanishes from sight, positions himself between the gate and the house, hidden, waiting. His wand hand trembles. Can I actually defeat Voldemort? Not in this young body. Not with 5 Horcruxes securing his immortality. But I don't need to defeat him. I need to delay him. Give James time to prepare. Give Lily time to activate her protection. Let the magic do what it's meant to do. But differently this time. No deaths. No soul fragment in Harry. Just protection. Pure. Clean. Powered by sacrifice without requiring it. The temperature drops. Snape feels it before he sees it. Dark magic approaching. He tenses, grips his wand, the air shimmers, and Voldemort appears. October 31st, 1981. Potter Garden, 7:30 p.m. The Dark Lord stands at the gate, tall, pale, serpentine, red eyes gleaming with triumph. He walks forward slowly, savoring the moment. Tonight, I kill the child who threatens me. Tonight, I secure my immortality forever. Snape drops the disillusionment charm. Steps into view. My lord, Voldemort stops. Turns, red eyes narrow. Severus, I did not summon you. Snape bows low, heart pounding. He's stalling, every second counts. I came to warn you, my lord. The prophecy may be a trap. Voldemort's lipless mouth curves into something like a smile. Explain. Snape keeps his voice steady. Uses every trick he learned from 17 years of spying. Dumbledore sent the prophecy to you, through me. What if he wants you here? What if the child is bait for a ritual that requires your presence? Voldemort's eyes flash. Paranoia. Good. He's listening. You think Dumbledore would sacrifice the child? Snape nods. He sacrificed his sister Ariana. He will sacrifice anyone for what he calls the greater good. I believe this is a trap, my lord. We should reconsider. Inside the house, James hears voices, moves to the window, sees 2 figures in the garden. Can't make out faces in the darkness, but he knows danger when he feels it. Lily! Lily appears at his side. What is it? James. Someone's outside. Multiple people. Take Harry and run. Now. Lily's face goes white. She grabs Harry from the floor. Runs for the stairs. James pulls his wand. Positions himself at the base of the staircase. Ready. Outside, Voldemort's patience snaps. Enough, Severus. I did not achieve immortality through caution. He raises his wand. Crucio. Snape is ready. He's endured this curse 1,000 times. Knows how to resist. Protego. The spell hits his shield, cracks it but doesn't break through. Snape counters. Not to kill. To make noise. Confringo. The explosion rocks the garden. Windows rattle. James hears it, realizes. This is the attack. He braces himself. Upstairs, Lily reaches the nursery, slams the door, locks it, pulls chalk from her pocket. Her grandmother taught her this: ancient magic, blood magic, protection that requires sacrifice but not death. She draws a circle on the floor, places Harry in the center. He looks up at her, confused. Mama, Lily cuts her palm with a shard of broken mirror. Blood wells. She lets it drip onto Harry's forehead, whispers words her grandmother whispered. By blood and love I bind my life to yours. No darkness shall touch you while love remains. Let my sacrifice be shield, not martyrdom. Let my love endure beyond breath. The circle glows faintly. Golden light, Harry giggles at it. Reaches up, Lily kisses his forehead. Tears streaming. I love you, always. Downstairs, Voldemort blasts past Snape. Furious now, the duel in the garden bought 3 minutes. Enough. Voldemort enters the house, sees James at the stairs, wand raised. Defiant. Step aside, Potter. I want the boy. James fires first. Expulso. The explosion staggers Voldemort. Not hurt, but surprised. Potter is a trained Auror, fast, skilled. They duel. Green light, red light, shields cracking. James dodges the killing curse. Barely. It hits the wall, blasts a hole. He fires back. Stupefy, Incarcerus, Bombarda. Voldemort blocks them all. But it takes effort. More than he expected. He snarls. Avada Kedavra. This time the curse hits. James collapses, not dead. The curse grazed his shoulder, unconscious, bleeding, but alive. Voldemort steps over him, climbs the stairs. Snape drags himself through the front door, broken ribs, bleeding, but he did his job. Delayed, stalled, gave them time. Now he can only watch. Upstairs, Voldemort blasts through the nursery door. The wood explodes inward. He sees Lily standing over the crib, no wand in her hand, just her body between him and the child. "Stand aside, girl." Lily doesn't move. Her voice is steady. "Not Harry. Please. Not Harry." Voldemort raises his wand. Impatient, "I said stand aside." Lily spreads her arms. "Take me instead. Kill me not, Harry." Voldemort's red eyes narrow. He could push her aside, but something in her stance, the ritual circle beneath her feet, the blood on her palm. He recognizes it. Old magic, dangerous magic, but he's immortal. What can it do? Avada Kedavra, the green light erupts, hits Lily and bounces, not off her body, off the ritual circle she created. The protection activates, not by her death alone, by her willing sacrifice combined with the blood magic she channeled. Her life force poured into the ward, leaving her near death but not dead. The curse rebounds, hits Voldemort, then bounces again off Harry. The baby is surrounded by golden light, the protection his mother bought with everything she had. Voldemort screams. His body can't contain the rebounded curse. 5 Horcruxes keep his soul anchored, but his flesh disintegrates, explodes into ash and shadow. A wraith now, formless, powerless, he flees shrieking through the broken roof. Gone. Silence. Harry starts crying, confused, scared, unharmed, no lightning bolt scar. The soul fragment never attached. The protection worked differently this time. Lily collapses beside the crib, breathing, barely. Her magic drained to nothing. Downstairs, Snape pulls himself up the stairs, every movement agony. He reaches the nursery, sees James unconscious at the base of the stairs, alive, chest rising and falling. Sees Lily collapsed on the floor, alive. Her hand still reaching toward Harry, sees Harry crying in the crib, alive, whole, unmarked. Snape falls to his knees, uses the last of his strength, casts healing charms. On Lily first, always her first. Episci, vulnera senentur, renervate. The bleeding steadies. Then on James. He hates Potter, but Harry needs his father, more healing charms. The shoulder wound closes, color returns to his face. Then Snape collapses. Darkness takes him, but not death, not this time. Just exhausted sleep. Hours later, he wakes in the ruined nursery. Moonlight streams through the broken roof. Lily is breathing steadily beside him. James stirs at the base of the stairs, groaning. Harry has cried himself to sleep in his crib. Snape touches Lily's face gently. She's alive. For the first time in 17 years, in 2 timelines, Severus Snape allows himself to hope. He doesn't deserve forgiveness, but he's been given a chance to earn it, and he will not waste it. James Potter wakes to white ceiling. Sterile smell, healing potions. His shoulder aches. He tries to sit up. A hand presses him back down. "Easy, Mr. Potter. You need rest." A healer, elderly witch, kind eyes. "James, where's Lily? Where's Harry? Both safe." "In the next room. Your wife exhausted her magic, but she'll recover. Your son is unharmed." James collapses back. Relief overwhelming. What happened? Voldemort is destroyed. His body, at least. The Dark Lord is gone. How? The healer hesitates. "A man brought you here, claimed to be Lord Prince. Said he fought Voldemort to protect you." James goes rigid. "Snape. Severus Snape was there?" The healer nods. "He's standing guard outside your wife's room. Refused to leave. Ministry officials want statements, but he won't let anyone in until you wake." James struggles to sit up again. This time the healer lets him. "I need to see Lily. I'll arrange it." She leaves. James sits alone, processing. Snape saved us. Snape. Severus Snape. The greasy git who tormented him at school, who loved Lily from afar, who became a Death Eater. That Snape fought Voldemort? Protected them. It makes no sense. The door opens. Lily is wheeled in on a bed, pale, thin, but awake. Her green eyes find his. James, he's at her side instantly, takes her hand. "You're alive. You're alive," she squeezes back. "Barely. I used everything I had." The The protection ritual. It worked, but it nearly killed me. You saved Harry. You saved us all. Not alone. Severus was there. James's face hardens. I know. The healer told me. Why? Why would Snape help us? Lily's expression is complicated. I don't know. But I want to find out. She looks toward the door. Let him in, James. Are you sure? Yes. James hesitates, then calls out, Snape, get in here. The door opens. Severus Snape enters. He wears formal robes now, black with silver trim, house prince insignia on the chest. His face is carefully blank, but his eyes linger on Lily, checking, assessing, relieved. James, Lily. His voice is formal, distant. James positions himself between Snape and Lily's bed. Protective. Start talking, Snape. What were you doing at Godric's Hollow? Snape meets his gaze steadily, atoning. For what? Bullying me at school? Snape's jaw tightens. For giving Voldemort the prophecy that marked your son for death. The room goes silent. Lily's face drains of color. You told him about Harry. Snape's eyes close briefly. Pain flickers across his features. Yes. James lunges. Grabs Snape by the robes. Slams him against the wall. You bastard, you targeted my family. Snape doesn't resist. Just looks at Lily. Yes, and I have spent every moment since trying to undo it. Lily's voice cuts through. Quiet. Lethal. James let him go. James releases Snape, steps back. Breathing hard, Lily struggles to sit up higher. Tell me everything, Severus, now. Snape straightens his robes, stares out at the London skyline. I overheard the prophecy months ago. I was still in Voldemort's service. I told him. I thought he would go after the Longbottoms. I didn't realize. He stops, swallows. I didn't realize he would choose you. When I learned, when I understood what I'd done. I went to Dumbledore, begged him to protect you, all of you. He turns back to face them. And then I had a vision. James scoffs, a vision. How convenient. Snape ignores him, speaks only to Lily. I saw a future where you both died, where Harry grew up without you, where Voldemort returned, where Harry had to face him alone. I saw myself die having done too little too late. I was given a chance to change it. So I came to Godric's Hollow. I fought Voldemort, delayed him, bought you time to prepare your ritual. And when his curse rebounded, I healed you both. Lily stares at him, searching his face. Let me see. What? Your mind. Let me see if you're telling the truth. Snape hesitates. This is dangerous. If she probes too deep, she'll see everything. The regression, the full timeline. 17 years of future knowledge. But if he refuses, she'll never trust him. He makes a decision. Very well. He steps closer, looks into her green eyes. Lily raises her wand. Snape has prepared for this. Triple layer shielding. Surface layer. His genuine emotions at age 21. Love for her. Real. Overwhelming. Undeniable. Guilt over the prophecy. Real. Absolute. Lily sees all of it, feels the intensity of his love. It's like standing too close to fire. She pushes deeper, hits the trauma vault. Memories too painful to access. Locked behind walls of grief. She feels the echo of loss, of Lily dying, though the timeline is wrong, of Harry suffering, though the details are blurred, of 17 years of regret. She can't break through, won't break through, because she respects trauma. And this is clearly real pain. She withdraws. Breathing hard. You're telling the truth. At least you believe it. Snape releases a breath he didn't know he was holding. I am. James is watching, suspicious, but less hostile. You said you're Lord Prince now. Since when? Since I reclaimed my birthright. My mother was Eileen Prince. I am the last of that line. And what does that give you? Resources. Political power, the ability to protect you properly. James's eyes narrow. What are you planning, Snape? Snape's expression hardens. I am claiming guardianship of Harry Potter. What? James roars. Lily holds up a hand. Explain. As Lord Prince, head of an ancient house, I have the right to protect war orphans. We're not dead, and you never will be if you let me protect you. James is furious. We don't need your protection. Yes, you do. Voldemort is not gone. Only his body was destroyed. His soul remains. He will return. How do you know? Snape meets his gaze. I know things, Potter. Trust me or don't. But I'm right. Lily speaks quietly. If Voldemort returns, Harry will need every advantage. Don't tell me you're considering this. James, what if he's right? What if Voldemort comes back? Then we fight him ourselves. With what? Your Auror training? My exhausted magic against a Dark Lord with followers still loyal to him? Lily looks at Snape. What are you proposing? Let me take Harry to Prince Hall, my family estate. It's warded, protected, hidden. You can come too, all of you. James, you, Sirius, when we clear his name. What do you mean, clear his name? Snape checks his pocket watch. Right now, Sirius is hunting Peter Pettigrew. Peter is the real traitor. He was the secret keeper, not Sirius. That's impossible. We made Sirius secret keeper. No, you switched. Sirius suggested Peter as a decoy. Peter betrayed you. If I don't intervene, Pettigrew will fake his death frame Sirius and escape. Sirius will go to Azkaban for a crime he didn't commit. James goes white. How do you know this? I know. That's all you need to understand. I have to go. Now. Before Pettigrew escapes. He turns to leave. Lily calls out. Severus. He stops. Save Sirius, then come back, we'll talk. Snape nods. Apparates. Gone. James sinks into a chair. What just happened? Lily lies back exhausted. I think Severus Snape just saved our lives and is planning to save Sirius too. You believe him? I believe he loves me enough to burn the world down if it keeps me safe. The question is whether we can trust that. James looks at her. Can we? Lily closes her eyes. I don't know yet, but I want to find out. October 31st, 1981, London Street. 8:30 p.m., Snape apparates to a busy London street. He knows this location from future knowledge. This is where Sirius will confront Peter, where Peter will blow up the street, kill 12 muggles, and fake his death. Not this time. Snape casts a wide-area anti-apparition ward. Invisible. Subtle. Peter won't be able to escape by magic. Then a silencing charm. 2-block radius, any explosion will be contained. Muffled. He positions himself in the shadows, waiting. 8:45 p.m. Sirius Black appears, riding his flying motorcycle, lands hard, jumps off, wild-eyed, furious. He spots someone ahead. Peter Pettigrew, short, watery eyes, nervous. Peter, Sirius roars. Draws his wand. Peter turns, face pale. Sirius, I didn't. You killed them. You betrayed James and Lily. Peter's hand moves to his wand. Snape sees it, the moment Peter will cast the blasting curse. Kill 12 muggles, cut off his finger. Transform into a rat. Snape is faster. Petrificus totalis. Peter freezes mid-motion. Falls like a board. Sirius spins around, wand raised. Who? Snape steps from the shadows. Sirius's face twists with rage. Snape, what are you doing here? Saving your worthless life, Black. Peter's the traitor, not me. I know. Sirius blinks, confused. What? I know Peter betrayed James and Lily. I know he was the secret keeper. I know you're innocent. How do you know? That's not important. What matters is I have evidence. Snape kneels beside Peter's frozen body. Uses legilimency. Brutal. Invasive. Rips the memory of betrayal from Peter's mind. Peter would scream if he could move. Snape extracts the memory. Stores it in a vial. This is Peter agreeing to be secret keeper. Peter telling Voldemort the location. Peter planning to fake his death. He stands. We're taking him to Amelia Bones. Not the Ministry, not Crouch, Bones. Because she's honest. Crouch is using emergency powers to send people to Azkaban without trial. I won't let that happen to you. Sirius stares at him. Why are you helping me? You hate me. I do. But James and Lily need you, and I need them. For what? To protect Harry. To fight Voldemort when he returns. To build something better than what we had. Sirius processes this. James and Lily are alive? Yes. I saved them tonight, fought Voldemort myself. Sirius's legs nearly give out. They're alive, they're really alive. Yes. Now help me take this rat to the Aurors before someone notices. They levitate Peter between them. Apparate to the Auror office. November 2nd, 1981. Aura office, Ministry of Magic. Amelia Bones sits at her desk. Reviewing reports. Post-war chaos. Death Eaters being rounded up. Her door bursts open. Sirius Black and Severus Snape drag in a bound Peter Pettigrew. She stands. Wand drawn. Black. You're under arrest for, he's innocent. This is the real traitor. Snape drops a vial on her desk. Memory, extracted from Pettigrew's mind. View it yourself. Bones looks between them, suspicious. But she trusts evidence. She pours the memory into her pensieve. Dives in, watches. Peter agreeing to be secret keeper. Peter whispering the Fidelius location to Voldemort. Peter planning to frame Sirius. All of it. She emerges, face hard. This is genuine? Snape nods. Verified by Legilimency. He's the traitor. Bones looks at Sirius. Mr. Black, I owe you an apology. You're free to go. Sirius nearly collapses with relief. What about him? Peter will face trial. Proper trial. He'll go to Azkaban for this. Snape inclines his head. Thank you, Director Bones. They leave Peter in her custody. Outside, Sirius grabs Snape's arm. I need to see James. Now. I'll take you. They apparate to St. Mungo's. November 2nd, 1981. St. Mungo's Hospital, Sirius bursts into James's room. James looks up, sees his best friend. Alive, free, not arrested. Pads, they collide in a hug. Both crying. James pulls back, holds Sirius at arm's length. Snape told me about Peter. I'm so sorry, we should have known. Sirius shakes his head. We trusted him. That's on all of us. He looks at Lily in the other bed. She's awake, smiling. Hello, Sirius. Lily, you're alive. You're actually alive, thanks to Severus. Sirius turns to Snape. Who stands in the doorway? I still hate you, Snivelus. The feeling is mutual, Black. But you saved my best friend, and you cleared my name, so I owe you a life debt. Snape's expression doesn't change. Then help me raise Harry. He needs his godfather. The four of them stand in the hospital room. Unlikely allies, bound by survival and circumstance. James speaks slowly. Snape, you're a manipulative git. But you did save my family, Lily adds. If we work together, we can protect Harry better than any of us alone. Sirius grudgingly nods. I still don't trust you. Snape's lips quirk. The feeling is mutual. But we're not doing this for each other. We're doing it for Harry. Agreement settles. Fragile. Tense. But real. A knock at the door. Albus Dumbledore enters. Twinkling blue eyes surveying the room. Severus. James. Lily, Sirius. How fortuitous to find you all together. His tone is pleasant, but his gaze is sharp. Calculating, we need to discuss Harry's future. Dumbledore sits behind his desk. Fawkes on his perch. Silver instruments whirring. Across from him, James, Lily, Sirius, and Snape, all standing. Defensive positions. Dumbledore steeples his fingers. I am glad you all survived. Truly. But we must discuss the boy's protection. Harry is protected by his mother's sacrifice. Snape's voice is cold indeed. But the protection requires he live with his mother's blood relatives, the Dursleys. Lily stiffens. Absolutely not. My sister hates magic, which is precisely why the protection will be strongest there. James steps forward. With respect, Headmaster. Harry stays with us. Dumbledore's eyes lose some of their twinkle. The blood protection is already active. Lily's sacrifice created it. Harry doesn't need to suffer with muggles who despise him to maintain it. How do you know this, Severus? Snape meets his gaze steadily. I have studied blood magic extensively. The ritual Lily performed anchored the protection to Harry's blood. It exists regardless of his location. Dumbledore leans back. I see. And who will guard him? I will. As Lord Prince, I claim guardianship. You have no legal authority. I have every authority. Ancient house status grants me the right to protect war orphans with weaker family ties. James and Lily are alive. They're not orphans, but they're vulnerable, recovering, in hiding while Death Eaters remain free. I can protect them all. Lily speaks quietly but firmly. We've discussed this, Albus. We're going to Prince Hall, all of us. Dumbledore's gaze sharpens. Is that wise? Severus was a Death Eater. Was. Past tense. I've renounced Voldemort. Have you? Or are you positioning yourself as the boy's guardian for darker purposes? Snape's jaw tightens. If you cannot trust me, then trust Lily. She's seen my mind. She knows my intentions. Dumbledore looks at Lily. Is this true? Lily nods. I performed legilimency. His love for me is genuine. His desire to protect Harry is genuine. Love can be as destructive as hate. Then watch us, Albus. Monitor us. Place whatever surveillance you deem necessary. But Harry stays with us. Dumbledore is silent for a long moment. Finally, he sighs. Very well. But know this, Severus. If I suspect you're manipulating them, or endangering the boy, I will intervene. Snape inclines his head. I would expect nothing less. They leave. Dumbledore sits alone, troubled. Severus Snape is hiding something. But what? November 10th, 1981. Prince Hall, Yorkshire Dales. The manor rises from the moors. Gothic, imposing, ancient, stone walls, tower, sprawling wings. James whistles. This is where you grew up. Snape shakes his head. No, I grew up in a slum. This is where my mother's family lived. I've reclaimed it. He places his hand on the entrance ward stone. By blood and magic, I am Prince. The door swings open. Inside, grand entrance hall. Marble floors, tapestries. Lily gasps. It's beautiful. Snape shows them through. Library, floor-to-ceiling books, ancient texts, dark arts grimoires, potions lab, state-of-the-art, rare ingredients, training room, warded for dueling practice, nursery prepared for Harry, soft rugs, enchanted mobile. Sirius is impressed despite himself. This is actually perfect. They settle in. The first night is awkward. James and Sirius keep glaring at Snape. Snape ignores them, focuses on Lily and Harry. Harry is 9 months old, crawling, babbling. He crawls over to Snape, grabs his robes, pulls himself up. Da! Everyone freezes. Harry thinks Snape is his father. James's face goes red. Lily quickly scoops Harry up. No, sweetheart. That's Severus. This is Dada. She points to James. Harry looks confused. Da? James takes him, forces a smile. That's right, I'm Dada. But the moment lingers. Uncomfortable. That evening, Snape meets with James, Sirius, and Lily in the library. We need to discuss the future. Voldemort will return. We need to prepare. How do you know he'll return? I know things. Trust me or don't, but I'm right. What do you propose? We destroy his anchors to immortality. He created Horcruxes. The room goes cold. How many? 7. I've identified 6. The 7th may never exist if we're careful. And you know where they are? Yes. But retrieving them will take time, resources, allies. What do you need from us? Your trust, your cooperation, and your silence. Dumbledore can't know. Dumbledore will try to control the situation, to manipulate events. I won't allow that. James and Sirius exchange glances, reluctant. But they owe Snape their lives. Fine. But if you betray us, I won't. I can't afford to. Lily is my anchor. Harry is my purpose. If I fail them, I fail everything. Lily meets his eyes. Then don't fail. January 1982. Malfoy Manor. Snape visits Lucius Malfoy. They sit in Lucius's study. Expensive furniture. Dark artifacts on shelves. Severus. I was surprised to receive your owl. Lord Prince now. My mother's family has always been distinguished, Lucius. Indeed. To what do I owe this visit? The Ministry is offering amnesty for Death Eaters who surrender dark artifacts. I'm cataloging items for Barty Crouch. If you have anything you wish to surrender voluntarily. Lucius's eyes narrow. You're working with Crouch now, in an advisory capacity. Better to help than to be investigated. Lucius considers. He has dark objects, many of them, including one Voldemort gave him for safekeeping, a diary. Lucius doesn't want to be caught with it now that Voldemort is gone. I may have something, a gift from the Dark Lord. I've been safeguarding it. He retrieves a small black diary, hands it to Snape. This belonged to him. I trust you'll handle it appropriately. Snape takes the diary, feels the malevolent magic inside. Of course, he leaves. Back at Prince Hall, he examines the diary in a warded chamber. A Horcrux, as he knew. Tom Marvolo Riddle's handwriting inside. Snape has 2 options, basilisk venom or fiend fire. He chooses fiend fire. More certain, more final. He casts the spell. White flames erupt, consume the diary. It shrieks, a terrible inhuman sound, then crumbles to ash. 1 Horcrux destroyed. March 1982, London Granger residence. Snape receives intelligence from his old Death Eater contacts. Antonin Dolohov is planning revenge attacks, targeting Muggle families. Snape tracks him to a residential neighborhood, arrives just as Dolohov raises his wand toward a house. Two other Death Eaters with him. Antonin. Stand down. Dolohov turns. Severus? I thought you were out of the game. The Dark Lord is gone. This is pointless. Revenge is never pointless. These muggles live while our Lord is destroyed. Dolohov casts. A curse aimed at the house. Snape blocks it. Protego Maxima. The duel erupts. 3-on-1. But Snape has 17 years of future combat knowledge. He uses every trick, silent casting, wandless magic, brutal efficiency, stupefy, incarcerus, petrificus totalis. All three Death Eaters fall, unconscious, bound. Inside the Granger house, 2-year-old Hermione Granger is crying. Terrified by the noise, her parents hold her, try to comfort her. Then Hermione's magic erupts. Accidental, powerful. A shimmering shield forms around her parents, golden light, protecting them. Snape enters the house, sees the shield, recognizes the magical signature. Powerful, instinctive, brilliant. He knows this girl. From the future, Hermione Granger, brightest witch of her age, Harry's best friend, the one who will be tortured by Bellatrix, the one who deserves better. Mr. and Mrs. Granger? They look up, terrified. Who are you? What's happening? My name is Severus Snape. I'm a wizard. Your daughter just saved your lives. Our daughter is a witch, and she's powerful. More powerful than most children her age. They stare at Hermione, who has stopped crying. Looking at Snape with curious brown eyes, what do we do? I can protect her. Teach her. Give her a future where she's safe. You want to take our daughter? Snape kneels, looks them in the eyes. No. I want to offer her a chance. You would still be her parents. But she would be my ward. Live at my estate. Learn to control her magic. The war may be over, but there are still those who hate Muggle-borns. I can teach her to protect you. The Grangers look at each other. They're intelligent, loving, scared. Can we visit? Anytime. I'll provide portkeys. She'll spend summers with you. But during the school year, she needs training. How old is she? 2. She's a baby with magic that just created a shield powerful enough to stop a killing curse. If she's not trained, that power will hurt someone, possibly her. The Grangers negotiate. They're dentists, practical people. They draft terms, finally they agree. Hermione will go to Prince Hall. She arrives in April 1982, clutching a stuffed rabbit, shy, scared. Lily kneels. Hello, Hermione. I'm Lily. We're so glad you're here. Where's Mummy and Daddy? They're safe, you'll see them soon. But for now, you're part of our family. Hermione meets Harry. Almost 2 years old, toddling. He walks over, offers her a toy broom. Play? Hermione takes it. Tentative smile. Okay. They play together. The beginning of a bond that will last forever. Snape travels alone. The shack is ruined, rotting wood, broken windows. He searches the hollow beneath the floorboards, finds the ring. Gold band, black stone with the Deathly Hallows symbol, the Resurrection Stone. He knows not to wear it, the curse that killed Dumbledore in the original timeline. Instead, he uses Diffindo to separate the stone from the band. Carefully, precisely, the Resurrection Stone falls free. He pockets it, may need it later, then destroys the ring with Fiendfire. 2 Horcruxes down. Winter 1984, Grimmauld Place. Snape and Sirius visit. The house is grim. Dark. Creature appears. Old house elf. Wrinkled. Suspicious. Master Black brings the half-blood. Creature answers Snape's questions. Sirius commands. Irritated. Regulus Black stole something from the Dark Lord. A locket. Do you have it? Creature's eyes fill with tears. Master Regulus told Creature to destroy it, but Creature couldn't. He shuffles to a nest of treasures. Pulls out a heavy golden locket. SS engraved on it. Slytherins. Snape takes it gently. You did your best, Creature. Regulus would be proud. The house elf sobs. Snape destroys the locket with Fiendfire. 3 Horcruxes down. 1985, Prince Hall. Training. Harry and Hermione are now 4 and 5 years old. Inseparable. Snape teaches them together. Meditation. Focus. Emotional regulation. Hermione masters it quickly. Harry struggles. His mind is too active, too curious, but he learns. Slowly, with Hermione's help, Lily teaches them stories, history of magic, tales of heroes. She makes it fun, engaging. James teaches them practical magic, levitation charms, color-changing spells. Harry loves it. Hermione is more interested in theory. Sirius teaches them pranks, to Snape's irritation. But even Snape admits, some of the pranks require impressive spell work. By age 5, they can do basic wandless magic, levitate small objects, change colors, create light. It's extraordinary. Snape watches them from the library window. Satisfied. This is the bond that will save the world. He teaches them their first occlumency lesson, simplified for children. Clear your mind. Build a wall. Hermione understands intellectually, constructs mental barriers. Harry finds it harder. His emotions are too strong. But they're 5 years old. The fact they're learning at all is remarkable. One night, Harry has a nightmare. Wakes crying, "Mum, Lily is there in seconds." But so is Snape. Harry reaches for Snape. Not Lily, Sev. Bad dream. Snape awkward picks him up. Harry clings to him. Lily watches. Tears in her eyes, Snape rocks Harry gently. Sings a lullaby in Scots Gaelic. Something his mother sang once. Harry falls asleep. Snape realizes he's become a father. It terrifies and comforts him equally. July 31st, 1986, Harry's 6th birthday. Party at Prince Hall. Guests, Neville Longbottom and Augusta. The kids play Quidditch on toy brooms. Snape gives Harry a book, Defensive Magic for Young Witches and Wizards. Age-appropriate, but advanced. Thanks, Sev. Harry hugs him. Snape stiffens, then awkwardly pats his head. You're welcome. September 1986. Hermione's challenge. Hermione's age 7 asks to learn potion making. You're too young. I can read. I can measure. I can follow instructions. Fine. Brew a pepper-up potion. She does. Perfectly. First try. Snape is impressed. You have talent. Can I learn more? Yes. She beams. 1987 to 1990, the curriculum, ages 6 to 10. Custom education, potions, advanced theory, ingredient properties, brewing discipline. Defense against the dark arts, shielding charms. Stunning spells, evasion tactics, ancient runes. Hermione excels. Harry struggles but persists. Occlumency, daily practice. Building mental fortresses. Physical training, Sirius teaches combat movement. Agility. History. Lily teaches the truth about the First Wizarding War. Neville Longbottom becomes a regular visitor. Harry and Neville bond over Quidditch. Hermione and Neville bond over herbology. Augusta Longbottom approves. The Prince household is doing what Hogwarts should do. July 31st, 1988. Harry's 8th birthday. The prophecy discussion, James and Lily decide Harry is old enough. They sit him down in the library. You were marked by a prophecy. What's a prophecy? A prediction of the future. One that said you would face Voldemort. Harry is scared. But Voldemort is gone, right? Snape speaks. For now. But he may return. That's why we're training you. Hermione overhears. She was eavesdropping. Confronts Snape later. If Harry has to fight Voldemort, I'm going with him. This isn't your battle, Hermione. Harry is my brother. His battles are mine. Snape sees the fire in her eyes. The same fire that made her torture Bellatrix's vault in another timeline. Then you need to be stronger. Train harder. Never stop learning. I will. Summer 1989, London Zoo, Parseltongue Discovery. Harry, age 9, visits with Hermione and Sirius. They see the snake exhibit. Harry starts talking to a boa constrictor. In Parseltongue, the snake responds. Slithers toward Harry. Harry, what are you doing? Just talking to it, Sirius realizes. He's a parcel mouth. Back at Prince Hall, Snape explains. Parseltongue is a rare gift. Voldemort had it. Does that make me evil? No. Magic is a tool. It's the user who chooses how to wield it. Snape teaches Harry to control it. If you can speak to snakes, you can command them. This will be important later. 1990, age 10, pre-Hogwarts mastery. By age 10, Harry and Hermione are extraordinary. Harry, proficient in defense. Parseltongue, Quidditch, basic occlumency. Hermione, mastery in potions. Ancient runes, charms, advanced occlumency. Both. Know 50-plus defensive spells. Can brew 20-plus potions. Read Latin and Old English. They're ready for Hogwarts. More than ready. July 24th, 1991. The Hogwarts letters. Harry and Hermione receive their letters. They read them together on the front steps. We're finally going. Do you think we'll fit in? We already know so much. We'll be fine. Besides, we have each other, always. August 1991, Diagon Alley. The family goes together. Snape, Lily, James, Sirius, Harry, Hermione. Ollivanders for wands. Harry, Holly, and Phoenix Feather. 11 inches. Hermione. Vine and dragon heartstring. 10 3/4 inches. Flourish and blots for books. Hermione buys everything. Harry buys Quidditch texts. They're ready. September 1st, 1991. Platform 9 3/4. The family arrives at King's Cross. The platform is packed. Snape kneels to Harry and Hermione's level. Remember everything I taught you. We will, Sev. We'll make you proud. You already have. They board the train, find a compartment. Ron Weasley pokes his head in. Mind if I sit? Everywhere else is full. Of course. I'm Hermione Granger. This is Harry Potter. Blimey, you're Harry Potter? The boy who lived? Harry embarrassed. Yeah, but I didn't really do anything. My mum did. Neville joins them. Harry, Hermione, I was looking for you. Ron. You all know each other? We grew up together. At Prince Hall. Where? It's a long story. The train begins to move. Harry and Hermione watch through the window. Their family waving. Snape standing apart. But watching. Always watching. Always protecting. The train speeds toward Hogwarts. Toward the future. Toward everything Snape has prepared them for. They're ready. Together. Unafraid, the train speeds north. Compartment rattles gently. Harry and Hermione sit with Ron and Neville. Ron is staring at Harry. So you really fought you-know-who? As a baby, my mum did. She created a protection spell. I just survived. Hermione adds, the protection was blood magic. Ancient, powerful, Lily Potter sacrificed her magic to shield Harry. Ron's eyes widen. Blimey, your mum's a hero. Harry smiles. Soft, proud. She is. Neville pulls out a remember-all. My gran gave me this. Says I'm always forgetting things. The ball glows red. See? I've forgotten something already. Just don't know what. Hermione leans forward. Interested. That's fascinating. The magic responds to your subconscious awareness of lost memories. Can you get it to tell me what I forgot? Not without advanced legilimency. But I could research. Draco Malfoy stands there, flanked by Crabbe and Goyle. Pale, pointed face, sneering. So it's true. Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts. Draco extends his hand. I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. You'll soon find some wizarding families are better than others, Potter. You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort. He glances at Ron. Ron's ears turn red. Harry looks at Draco's hand. Doesn't take it. I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks. Draco's face flushes. You'll regret that, Potter. He leaves. Slams the compartment door. Ron grins. Nice one, Harry. Hermione looks thoughtful. His father Lucius was a Death Eater. Snape mentioned him. Gave Snape a dark artifact for disposal? What kind of artifact? Hermione shrugs. Snape didn't say, but it was important. The train rolls on, toward Hogwarts, toward their future. September 1st, 1991. Hogwarts, the Great Hall, 7 p.m. The first years line up. Nervous, excited. Whispering, the Great Hall is magnificent. 4 long tables, floating candles, enchanted ceiling showing night sky. At the staff table, professors in their robes. Dumbledore center, silver beard, twinkling eyes, McGonagall stern in emerald robes, Quirrell nervous twitching, and Slughorn, round, genial, the potions master in this timeline, returned from retirement at Dumbledore's request. McGonagall places a stool. The Sorting Hat sits atop it, patched, ancient, sentient. It opens its mouth, sings. About the 4 houses, Gryffindor brave, Hufflepuff loyal, Ravenclaw wise, Slytherin ambitious. The song ends. McGonagall unfurls a scroll, begins calling names. Abbot Hannah, Hufflepuff. The Hufflepuff table applauds. Boot Terry, Ravenclaw, more names. Then, Granger Hermione. Hermione walks forward, head high, confident, sits on the stool. The hat descends. Covers her eyes. Inside her mind, the hat speaks. Ah, fascinating. A mind trained from childhood. Occlumency shields at age 11. Remarkable. Hermione thinks, thank you. Let's see. Brilliance beyond measure, but also courage. Fierce loyalty to those you love, and ambition to change the world. Hermione waits. Not Slytherin, please. Harry needs me in Gryffindor. Does he? Ravenclaw would suit you. The pursuit of knowledge, the joy of discovery. But I value bravery above knowledge. I value friendship above discovery. The hat chuckles, well said. Then I know where to put you. Aloud. Gryffindor table erupts. Cheering. Applauding. Hermione joins them. Sits at the end. Watching for Harry. More names. Longbottom Neville. Gryffindor. Neville stumbles to the table, relieved. Sits near Hermione. Malfoy Draco. The hat barely touches his head. SLY Theron. Draco struts to the Slytherin table. Smirking. Superior. More sortings. Then. Potter Harry. The hall goes silent. Whispers erupt. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Is it really him? Harry walks forward. Feels every eye on him. Sits. The hat descends. Speaks. Harry Potter. I've been waiting to sort you for a decade, Harry thinks. That's specific. You have courage, yes. But also cunning. Strategic thinking. You could be great in Slytherin. Harry's heart sinks. Not Slytherin. Please not Slytherin. Why not? You'd thrive there. Ambition. Resourcefulness. The tools to achieve greatness. But my family is Gryffindor. My dad, Sirius, Remus, and Hermione is there. Loyalty above ambition, then. Very well. Aloud. Gryffindor! The Gryffindor table explodes. Louder than any previous sorting. We got Potter. Harry Potter is a Gryffindor. Harry joins Hermione and Neville. Sits between them. Hermione squeezes his hand under the table. Relief. They're together. Like they always have been. Like they always will be. The sorting continues. Weasley Ronald. Gryffindor. Ron joins them. Grinning. Finally, Dumbledore stands. Welcome. Welcome to another year at Hogwarts. Before we begin our feast, I have a few notices. First years note the forest on the grounds is forbidden, and the third-floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to all who do not wish to die a most painful death. Nervous laughter. Harry and Hermione exchange glances. That's oddly specific. Dumbledore claps his hands. Food appears. The feast begins. September 2nd, 1991. First day of classes, Transfiguration with Professor McGonagall. 9 a.m., McGonagall is stern. No nonsense. Transfiguration is some of the most complex magic you will learn at Hogwarts. Anyone messing around in my class will leave and not come back. She transforms her desk into a pig and back. The class gasps. Impressed. Now, you will turn a match into a needle. She demonstrates. Taps her wand. The match becomes a perfect silver needle. Begin. The students try and most fail completely. Matches stay matches. Harry concentrates. Focuses, like Snape taught him. Intent shapes magic. He taps his wand. The match shimmers, transforms. A perfect needle. McGonagall's eyebrows rise. Excellent, Mr. Potter. 5 points to Gryffindor. Hermione's match also transforms. Flawlessly, and Miss Granger. 10 points for your precision. The other students stare. First day and they're already ahead. Potions with Professor Slughorn. 11 a.m. The dungeons are cold, but not hostile. Slughorn is nothing like the Snape Harry expected. Round, jolly, welcoming. Ah, Mr. Potter. Your mother was one of my finest students. A dab hand at potions, Lilly was. Natural talent. Harry smiles. She still is, sir. She teaches me at home. Wonderful, wonderful. And Miss Granger, I've heard impressive things about you. Hermione blushes. Thank you, Professor. The lesson is on simple potions. Cure for boils. Harry and Hermione brew theirs perfectly. Slughorn is delighted. 20 points to Gryffindor. Excellent work, both of you. After class, he invites them to a small gathering, the Slug Club. Students he finds promising. Harry and Hermione attend. Polite, but aware this is politics. Defense against the dark arts with Professor Quirrell. 2 p.m. Quirrell's classroom smells of garlic. The professor himself is nervous, stuttering. Today we will discuss basic defensive theory. He lectures on identifying dark creatures, vampires, werewolves, hags. Harry and Hermione exchange glances. This is far below their level. Snape taught them to duel at age 6. During the lecture, Harry feels something, a strange sensation, sharp pain across his forehead. But he has no scar, the fragment never attached. So why does Quirrell's presence hurt? He touches his forehead. Hermione notices, leans close, whispers, "What's wrong?" "I don't know." Something about Quirrell feels off. After class, they discuss it in the common room. Late evening, maybe he's just nervous. He did travel a lot. Fought vampires in Romania. Hermione sounds uncertain. 2 days later, an owl arrives. From Snape, Harry reads it aloud to Hermione. "Do not trust Quirrell. Report any suspicious behavior immediately. SS." Hermione's eyes widen. Severus knows something. We need to watch Quirrell carefully. October 31st, 1991. Halloween feast. The Great Hall is decorated. Live bats, floating pumpkins, orange and black streamers. The feast is magnificent. Harry sits with Hermione, Ron, and Neville, laughing, talking, enjoying themselves. Then Quirrell bursts through the doors, running, screaming, "To Troll! In the dungeons! Thought you ought to know." He faints. Chaos erupts. Students screaming, standing, panicking. Dumbledore fires purple sparks from his wand. "Silence!" Everyone freezes. "Prefects, lead your houses back to the dormitories. Teachers, follow me to the dungeons." The students file out. Harry and Hermione move with the Gryffindor group. But Harry notices something. Quirrell didn't faint toward the doors. He fainted toward the third-floor corridor. Hermione sees it too. Whispers. He's lying. There's no troll. Or if there is, he let it in as a distraction. What's he after? Whatever Dumbledore's hiding on the third floor. They need to investigate. But not tonight. Too risky with professors searching. They wait. November 3rd, 1991, third-floor corridor, midnight. Harry wears his invisibility cloak. James gave it to him before Hogwarts, part of the Potter family legacy. Hermione walks beside him, also under the cloak. They move silently through corridors, reach the third-floor forbidden door. It's locked. Hermione casts Alohomora. The lock clicks. They open the door carefully. Inside, a massive three-headed dog. Cerberus. Fluffy as Hagrid calls it. It's asleep. Music playing from a harp in the corner. But even asleep, it's terrifying. Each head the size of a barrel. Drool pooling beneath it. And it's standing on a trapdoor, guarding something. Hermione pulls Harry back. They close the door quietly. Return to the common room. Hermione pulls out a book. Reads, "That was a Cerberus, three-headed dog, used to guard treasures or dangerous objects. What's Dumbledore hiding? I don't know. But Quirrell wants it. We need to tell Severus." Agreed. Harry writes a letter, sends it via Hedwig that night. Snape's reply comes the next morning. "Do not investigate further. I am handling Quirrell. Focus on your studies. SS." Harry and Hermione obey. For now, but they're watching. Always watching. October 15th, 1991. Owl Post. Another letter from Snape. Different tone. Urgent. Harry reads it to Hermione in an empty classroom. "I need you to retrieve something from Quirrell's classroom. A diary hidden in his desk. Do not let him catch you." Why does Severus want Quirrell's diary? I don't know. But if he says it's important, it is. How do we get it without being caught? We plan. Carefully. October 20th, 1991. The heist, 7 p.m. Dinner in the Great Hall. All the professors are present, including Quirrell. Harry and Hermione coordinate with Neville. He agreed to help, though he doesn't know why. Neville. Accident, now. Neville nods, nervous. He stands, walks toward the staff table, trips over his own feet, falls, knocks over entire jug of pumpkin juice. It spills everywhere. Onto the floor, onto his robes, onto Quirrell's shoes. Quirrell jumps up, spluttering. McGonagall rushes over. "Mr. Longbottom! I'm sorry, Professor. I'm so sorry." The professors are distracted, helping clean the mess, vanishing the juice, drying robes. Harry slips out under his invisibility cloak. Hermione keeps watch at the entrance. Harry runs to Quirrell's classroom, opens the door carefully, searches the desk. Top drawer, quills, parchment, ink, second drawer, textbooks. Dark arts references, bottom drawer, locked. Harry casts Alohomora. The lock clicks. Inside, a small black diary, cover worn, pages blank, name embossed on the front. T.M. Riddle. Harry grabs it, feels something wrong. The diary pulses with dark magic, cold, malevolent. He shoves it into his robes, locks the drawer again, leaves. Back to the Great Hall just as Quirrell returns from cleaning up. Nobody notices. October 21st, 1991. Gryffindor Common Room. Harry and Hermione examine the diary. Late night, by the fire. Everyone else asleep. Hermione holds it carefully. It feels wrong, like there's something dark inside it. Should we write in it? Absolutely not. Severus said to retrieve it, not open it. We'll send it to him. Harry writes a note, retrieved as requested. What is this? Sends the diary via Hedwig. Snape's reply comes the next morning. Fast. Urgent. You've done well. This is a piece of Voldemort's soul. A Horcrux. I will destroy it. Stay vigilant. Hermione goes pale. A piece of Voldemort's soul. In a diary that Quirrell had, which means Quirrell is connected to Voldemort. Exactly. December 10th, 1991. Library restricted section. Hermione has special permission. A letter from Snape to Madame Pince, granting her access to restricted texts for advanced studies. She searches for hours. Finally finds it. A reference to Horcruxes in a book called Secrets of the Darkest Art. She reads, face growing paler with each paragraph. A Horcrux is created by murder. The soul is split, a fragment placed in an object. It anchors the creator to life, makes them nearly immortal. She copies the passage, brings it to Harry. Common room, evening. Harry. I think I know what that diary was. She shows him. He reads. Horror dawning. Voldemort made Horcruxes. That's how he survived. How many? I don't know, but if Severus is hunting them, that means he knows. We need to ask him. Hermione writes a letter that night. We found information on Horcruxes. Is Voldemort using them? Is that how he survived? Snape's reply is terse. Yes. Do not speak of this to anyone. I am handling it. They obey. But now they understand Snape is systematically destroying Voldemort's immortality. April 1992, Quidditch match. Harry is Gryffindor seeker. First year on the team, youngest in a century, the match Gryffindor versus Slytherin. Harry flies beautifully. Dodging bludgers, searching for the snitch, then his broom jerks, violently. Trying to throw him off, he grabs the handle with both hands, holds on desperately. In the stands, Hermione scans the crowd, looking for who's cursing the broom. She sees Quirrell, lips moving, eyes fixed on Harry, and Snape beside him, also muttering. Counter-curse, Hermione realizes. Snape is trying to save Harry. Quirrell is trying to kill him. She acts, runs down to the stands, casts. Lacarnum inflamardi, Quirrell's robes catch fire. He yelps, stops cursing. Harry's broom steadies. He dives, catches the snitch. Gryffindor wins. Later, Hermione explains to Harry, Quirrell was cursing your broom. Severus was countering. I set Quirrell on fire to break his concentration. Harry hugs her. You saved my life. That's what family does. May 20th, 1992, Prince Hall letter. Snape writes, Urgent summons. The Philosopher's Stone is what Quirrell seeks. It's hidden under Hogwarts. Guarded by the third-floor Cerberus. We will retrieve it before Quirrell can. Meet me at Hogwarts, June 1st. Midnight. Say nothing to anyone. Review every spell they know. Practice dueling in empty classrooms. By June, they're as ready as they can be. June 1st, 1992, Hogwarts 3rd floor midnight. Snape is waiting, dressed in black, wand ready. Are you certain you want to do this? Hermione nods. We're ready. Harry agrees. We can help. Snape studies them, 11 years old. Children, but trained since age 5. Capable. Determined. Very well. Stay close. Follow my lead. If I tell you to run, you run. Understood. They open the door. Fluffy wakes, 3 heads snarling. Snape plays a flute. The dog's eyes droop. It falls asleep. They drop through the trapdoor, land on Devil's Snare. The plant wraps around them. Hermione remembers. Devil's Snare hates light. Lumos Solum, bright light erupts. The plant recoils. They drop through. Next, a room full of flying keys. One unlocks the door. Harry spots it, his seeker eyes tracking movement. There! He catches it on a broom, throws it to Hermione. She unlocks the door. Next, a giant chessboard. They must play to cross. Hermione directs. She's been playing wizard chess with Ron all year. She knows strategy. The pieces move. Violent, brutal. But they win. The far door opens. Final chamber, the mirror of Arised. Quirrell is already there, trying to retrieve the stone, but the mirror won't give it to him. He turns, sees Snape, sees Harry and Hermione, Severus, and the Pea Potter boy. How fortuitous. Snape steps forward, wand raised. Quirinus, step away from the mirror. Quirrell's stutter vanishes. Voice changes. Cold, hissing. Voldemort's voice. Severus, my faithful servant, join me. A face appears on the back of Quirrell's head. Snake-like, red eyes. Voldemort's wraith. Parasitic, possessing Quirrell. I was never faithful to you, Tom. Snape's voice is ice. Only to her. Then you will die with the boy. Quirrell raises his wand. The duel erupts. Snape versus Quirrell Voldemort. Curses flying, shields cracking. Harry and Hermione stay back, but ready. Snape uses Legilimency. Attacks Voldemort's consciousness directly. Invasive, brutal. Quirrell screams. The wraith writhes. Trying to flee. Snape casts a containment spell. Traps the wraith. Then, fiendfire. White flames erupt from his wand. Consume Quirrell's body. The wraith shrieks. Burns. Disintegrates. Silence. Quirrell's ashes scatter. The turban, another Horcrux, destroyed. 4 Horcruxes down. Snape collapses. Exhausted, Harry and Hermione rush to him. Sev, I'm fine. Just drained. Hermione helps him sit. You destroyed it. The Horcrux. Yes. 4 down. 3 to go. Harry looks at the mirror. What about the stone? Snape stands. Approaches the mirror. Looks into it. Sees himself. Older. At peace. Lilly alive beside him. The stone appears in his pocket. He pulls it out, red, glowing. This is what Nicholas Flamel used to create the elixir of life. Are you going to use it? No. Immortality is a curse, not a gift. He destroys it, crushes it under his heel. The stone shatters. It's over. They leave the chamber, exhausted but victorious. Together. Madame Pomfrey checks Harry and Hermione. Minor injuries, exhaustion, shock, but alive, whole. She scolds them. First years, in the 3rd floor corridor, fighting dark wizards, absolutely irresponsible. But her eyes are kind. She's proud despite herself. Dumbledore arrives, robes sweeping. Eyes grave. Mr. Potter, Miss Granger, I must ask how you came to be in the 3rd floor corridor. We were protecting the stone, sir. From whom? Quirrell. He was possessed by Voldemort. Dumbledore's expression flickers. Shock. Then calculation. And how did you know this? Hermione speaks. Carefully, Sev, Lord Prince told us. He suspected Quirrell. He was right. And where is Severus now? I summoned him, Snape's voice. He enters the hospital wing, dressed in formal robes, Lord Prince insignia prominent. Albus, we must speak. Indeed we must. My office. Now. June 2nd, 1992, Dumbledore's office, 3 p.m. The door closes. Silencing charms activate. Dumbledore sits behind his desk. Fawkes on his perch, silver instruments whirring. Snape stands, defensive, ready. You endangered students, Severus, by involving them in a confrontation with Voldemort. I protected them, which is more than you did by placing the stone in a school. The stone was bait, a test. Snape's voice is deadly quiet. You used an 11-year-old as bait? Harry must be prepared to face Voldemort. I am preparing him by putting him in danger, by teaching him to make difficult choices. For the greater good, Snape's hands clench. I have heard your greater good speech before, Albus. It led to Ariana's death. It will not lead to Harry's. Dumbledore's eyes harden. You overstep, Severus. No. I step exactly where I need to protect that boy. Dumbledore leans forward. You destroyed Quirrell's Horcrux. You knew what it was. How many Horcruxes has Voldemort made? 7. I've destroyed 4. 3 remain. How do you know this? Snape meets his gaze steadily. I was his most trusted servant. I know his secrets. But you could not have known about all 7 Horcruxes without what? Your precious insight? I am a master of dark arts albus. I deduced it. Dumbledore doesn't believe him fully, but he has no proof. If you know where the remaining Horcruxes are, tell me. We must destroy them together. No. Severus, you put Harry at the Dursleys knowing they'd abuse him. You plan to raise him as a pig for slaughter. I will not let you control this. Dumbledore stands. The prophecy states Harry must be the one to defeat Voldemort. Prophecies are interpretations. The one with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord does not mean Harry must die. But if Harry is a Horcrux, Snape's voice cuts like a blade. He is not. I ensured the soul fragment never attached. How? I altered the circumstances of the attack. Lilly's sacrifice worked differently. You are hiding something from me, Severus. Yes, and I will continue to do so because I do not trust your methods. Trust is earned, then earn mine. Stop using children as pawns. Silence. Tense. Hostile. Finally, Dumbledore sighs. Very well, I will not interfere with Harry's guardianship. And you will not place him in danger again. I cannot control what dangers may arise. Then I will be here to face them, beside him. Dumbledore looks at him, long, assessing. I see you have made your choice. I made it 17 years ago, you just didn't notice. Snape leaves. Dumbledore sits alone. Troubled, Severus Snape is playing a game far deeper than Dumbledore understands, and that terrifies him. June 15th, 1992, end-of-year feast. The Great Hall is decorated in Gryffindor colors. Red and gold banners, the house won the cup. Thanks to Harry and Hermione's actions, Dumbledore stands, makes his speech, praising bravery, friendship, sacrifice. Another year gone, and what a year it has been. I am pleased to award the House Cup to Gryffindor for their courage in the face of darkness. The Gryffindor table erupts, cheering, celebrating. Harry and Hermione sit together, exhausted but happy. Ron leans over. You two are mental. You fought Voldemort in our first year. We had help. Hermione smiles. We always have help. Harry looks to the staff table. Dumbledore sits watching them. Expression unreadable. Harry knows the headmaster doesn't trust Snape, and Snape doesn't trust Dumbledore. They're caught in the middle, but they have each other. That's enough. August 1992, Prince Hall, summer, the family gathers. James, Lilly, Sirius, Snape, Harry, Hermione, celebrating the first year survived. Voldemort's wraith destroyed. 4 Horcruxes gone. They sit in the garden. Evening. Warm. James raises a glass. To Harry and Hermione, who are braver than I was at 11, Lily adds, and smarter. Sirius grins. And sneakier, breaking into the 3rd-floor corridor. Classic marauder move. Snape speaks quietly. The next Horcrux is the diadem of Ravenclaw, hidden in the Room of Requirement at Hogwarts. We'll retrieve it next year. Can we help? Harry eager. Snape considers. Yes, you've proven yourselves capable, but we train harder this summer. What are we learning? Advanced dueling, nonverbal spells, battle strategy. Hermione's eyes light up. When do we start? Tomorrow. That summer they train intensely. Harry masters advanced shielding. Hermione learns nonverbal casting. Both practice dueling against Sirius and James. They lose most matches, but they're improving. By September, they're formidable. For 12-year-olds. Ready for year 2. The feast is in full swing. Students laughing, eating, enjoying. Then, a voice. Cold, hissing. Only Harry hears it. Come to me. Let me rip you. Let me tear you. Let me kill you. Harry goes rigid. Hermione notices. Harry? What's wrong? Do you hear that? Hear what? The voice. It's hunting. What voice? He stands, runs from the Great Hall. Hermione follows. So do Ron and Neville. They find Harry in a corridor, staring at the wall. Written in blood, the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air beware. Below it, Mrs. Norris. Filch's cat, hanging by her tail. Petrified. Stone still. Students gather, gasping, pointing. Filch arrives, sees his cat, screams, my cat, what have you done to my cat? He grabs Harry. You murdered my cat. Dumbledore intervenes. Mr. Filch, release him. The boy has done nothing. Dumbledore examines Mrs. Norris. She is not dead, merely petrified. The chamber is opened, a Ravenclaw student whispers. Terrified, Dumbledore addresses the crowd. All students return to your dormitories immediately. Prefects escort your houses. As they file out, Harry hears whispers. The Chamber of Secrets. Slytherin's monster. It'll kill all the Muggle-borns. Back in Gryffindor Tower, Harry tells Hermione, I heard a voice. In the walls. It said it wanted to kill. What kind of voice? Hissing. Hermione's eyes widen. Parseltongue. You heard Parseltongue, which means the monster is a snake. A big one. We need to research. November 10th, 1992. Library. Hermione finds it. A reference to the Chamber of Secrets. In Hogwarts, a history. The chamber was created by Salazar Slytherin, hidden somewhere in the castle. It contains a monster, left there to purge the school of those unworthy to study magic. What kind of monster, the book doesn't say. But there's a legend. The monster is ancient, deadly, can kill with a look. Harry thinks, a look, and Parseltongue, a basilisk. Hermione pales. A basilisk is a giant serpent, 60 feet long. Kills with direct eye contact, hatched from a chicken egg by a toad. And Slytherin was a Parselmouth. He could control it. Where's the entrance? I don't know, but we need to find it. They investigate. Weeks pass. More students are petrified. Colin Creevey, Justin Finch Fletchley, nearly headless Nick, all found frozen. Stone still, the school is terrified. Then Hermione has a breakthrough. December. Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. She was killed 50 years ago. By the basilisk, which means the entrance might be here. They search. Harry examines every surface, then sees it. A small snake carved into a copper tap. He speaks. Parseltongue, open. The tap glows, sinks into the floor, reveals a pipe, a tunnel leading down. This is it. The entrance to the chamber. Should we go in? Not yet. We need Severus. Hermione writes immediately. That night, Snape receives the owl, reads the letter, smiles coldly perfect. November 15th, 1992. The Chamber of Secrets, midnight. Snape arrives at Hogwarts secretly. Meets Harry and Hermione at Myrtle's bathroom. You found it. Well done. We haven't gone in yet. Wanted to wait for you. Wise. The basilisk is deadly, but you can control it with Parseltongue. Harry nods. I can try. We descend together. Stay behind me. Do not look the basilisk in the eyes. Even I cannot protect you from that. They slide down the pipe, land in a tunnel. Damp, dark, smells of rot. They walk for 10 minutes. Reach a door, carved serpents covering it. Harry speaks. Open. The door swings wide. The Chamber of Secrets, vast, ancient, stone pillars carved with serpents. At the far end, a statue of Salazar Slytherin's face. Water pooling at its base. The water ripples. Something rises, massive, scaled. Green, 60 feet long. The basilisk, yellow eyes the size of dinner plates. Venomous fangs dripping. Harry steps forward, speaks Parseltongue. Stop! I command you halt. The basilisk pauses, confused. Who commands me? The last master is dead. I am Harry Potter. I speak to serpents. I am your new master. The basilisk lowers its head, submissive but wary. What do you need, master? Snape steps forward, speaks to Harry. Ask it what it wants. It's been alone for 50 years. Driven mad by isolation, Harry addresses the basilisk. What do you need? Freedom. Purpose. A master who does not use me for murder, then serve me. Protect those I love. Never kill the innocent. The basilisk's eyes, deadly yellow, consider. Then it agrees. I will serve you, master, but my mind is damaged. The isolation, the hunger. I cannot think clearly, Hermione speaks. What if we could heal it, remove the madness? Snape considers. It would require a complex ritual, blood magic, Parseltongue commands, healing potions. We have months, we can do it. They begin. Visiting the chamber nightly, Harry soothes the creature with Parseltongue. Hermione brews specialized potions. Snape casts healing charms. By January 1993, the transformation is complete. The basilisk's eyes turn from yellow to amber, intelligent, clear. It speaks to Harry with clarity. I am whole again, master. What would you have me do? Protect Prince Hall. Guard my family. Be our shield, not our weapon. It shall be done. January 15th, 1993, Prince Hall, the relocation. Snape uses ancient magic, transportation ritual, moves the basilisk from Hogwarts to Prince Hall. The creature settles in the underground lake beneath the estate. The family is shocked. "You brought a basilisk home?" James is horrified. "It's safe now. Harry tamed it." Hermione confident. Sirius approaches the lake edge, cautious. The basilisk surfaces, massive head breaking the water, amber eyes regarding Sirius. "Easy there, big fellow. We're family." The basilisk dips its head, accepting. Lily watches in awe. "This is extraordinary." Harry smiles. "We gave it a second chance, like Sev gave us." March 10th, 1993, Room of Requirement, Hogwarts. Harry and Hermione find the room. They've heard rumors. A room that appears when you need it. They pace the 7th floor corridor 3 times. Thinking, we need the place where everything is hidden. A door appears. They enter. Inside, mountains of junk. Centuries of lost objects, broken furniture, old books, strange artifacts. They search for hours. Then Hermione sees it, on a shelf. Dusty, a tiara, silver, sapphire, elegant. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. The diadem of Ravenclaw. She reaches for it, feels the wrongness, like the diary, like evil condensed. Another Horcrux, they take it to Snape, Prince Hall. Easter break, Snape examines it, 5 down. 1 to go, he uses a basilisk fang. Venom destroys Horcruxes. The diadem shrieks, ash and smoke. Gone, only the cup remains. And Snape knows exactly where it is. Gringotts, Bellatrix Lestrange's vault. That will require planning, resources, and allies. Summer 1993, they prepare for the siege. June 1993, end of year 2. The school year ends peacefully. No petrifications after the basilisk was removed. No more attacks. Dumbledore announces at the feast a mysterious resolution to the chamber crisis. The school is safe once more. Harry and Hermione exchange knowing looks. They solved it, with Snape's help, without Dumbledore ever knowing. On the train ride home, Ron is chattering. "Brilliant year. No one died. Chambers closed." Neville adds quietly, "Thanks to you two, I know you did something." Hermione smiles. "We just helped." Harry looks out the window, watching the countryside blur past. Thinking about what's next. 1 Horcrux left. Then Voldemort is truly mortal. Then they can end this. Hermione touches his hand. "We're almost there." Harry nods. Almost. July 1993, Prince Hall War Council. Snape calls a meeting. The War Council. James, Lily, Sirius, Snape, Harry, Hermione. They sit in the library, maps spread across the table. Gringotts blueprints, vault locations, security protocols. Snape points to a deep section, the Lestrange vault. Maximum security, guarded by dragons, cursed with Gemino and Flagrante. Any object you touch multiplies and burns. James frowns. How do we get past that? Carefully, with precision and legal authority. Sirius leans forward. "I'm Lord Black. The Lestranges are my cousins by blood. I can claim family access." James adds, "And I'm Lord Potter. Ancient house. We have political weight." Snape nods. "Together we represent 3 ancient houses. The goblins will have to negotiate." "What about Harry and Hermione?" Lily protective. "They come with us. They've earned the right." James wants to argue, but looks at Harry and Hermione. 12 and 13 years old, but competent, trained, capable, fine. But they follow orders, no heroics. Harry and Hermione nod. Agreed. They spend July planning, studying goblin law, vault protections, escape routes. By August, they're ready. August 5th, 1993, Gringotts negotiation, Snape, Sirius, James, Harry, Hermione. They enter Gringotts, white marble, imposing goblins at every station. They request a meeting with Ragnuk, the head goblin. He meets them in a private office. Short, sharp teeth, suspicious eyes. Why do 3 lords visit Gringotts together? Snape speaks. "We seek access to the Lestrange vault, to remove dark artifacts for destruction." Ragnuk's eyes narrow. The Lestranges are imprisoned. Their vault is sealed. Sirius steps forward. I am Lord Black. The Lestranges are my cousins. I invoke family right to access. Ragnook pauses. That right has not been invoked in over a century, James adds. Then it's time to set precedent. We're not here for gold. Only dark objects. Snape slides a document across the desk. This is a Weisengamot decree. 3 ancient houses acting in concert have authority to investigate dark artifacts in sealed vaults. Ragnook reads it. Long, careful. Finally he speaks. This is unprecedented. So was Voldemort. Are you going to protect his legacy or help us destroy it? Silence. Tense. Ragnook makes a decision. Very well, you may enter. But we observe. Any gold or artifacts not proven dark remain. Agreed. We want the cup. Nothing else. August 6th, 1993, Gringotts. The descent, they ride the cart deep into Gringotts. Twisting, turning, descending, the air grows hot. They pass a dragon. Chained, guarding the deepest vaults. It roars as they pass. Finally, they reach the Lestrange vault. Behind a waterfall, the water washes away enchantments. Snape warns, don't touch anything. The Gemino curse will duplicate items. They'll multiply endlessly. And burn you. How do we get the cup? Hermione casts a detection charm. Points to the highest shelf. There. The cup is there. Harry uses a summoning charm. Accio cup. The cup flies toward him, but the moment it moves, the curse activates. Treasure begins multiplying, cascading down. Heat intensifies. They're being buried. Go! Now! Snape yells. James blasts a path. Reducto! Bombarda! Explosions clearing debris. Sirius levitates them over the avalanche. They grab the cup, run for the door. The vault seals behind them. They escape. Barely. Breathing hard, but victorious. Ragnook examines the cup. This is indeed a dark artifact. You may take it. Snape nods. The debt between our houses is settled. For now, Ragnook's eyes glitter. But know this. The goblins do not forget. They leave Gringotts, cup in hand. Final Horcrux. August 7th, 1993. Prince Hall, the last destruction. Snape prepares the ritual. The family gathers. This is the last one? Hermione asks. Yes. After this, Voldemort is mortal. Harry uses a basilisk fang. Borrowed from their guardian in a lake, he stabs the cup. It shrieks, louder than the others. Black smoke pours out. The cup melts. Destroyed. Silence. Then Lilly speaks. It's over. His immortality is broken. Snape looks at the ashes. Not over. Voldemort still exists as a wraith. He'll try to return. But when he does, we'll be ready. That evening they celebrate. Quietly. Soberly. 6 Horcruxes destroyed. Voldemort's anchors severed. The war is not won, but the path to victory is clear. Harry looks at Hermione. We did it. Not yet, but we're close. She's right. One more battle. One final confrontation, and it will all be over. They're ready. They've always been ready. Together they're unstoppable. Dumbledore stands. The hall quiets. Students lean forward, excited, curious. I am pleased to announce that Hogwarts will host the Triwizard Tournament this year. Gasps, whispers, excitement. For those unfamiliar, the tournament is a magical competition between 3 schools. Hogwarts, Beauxbatons, Durmstrang. 1 champion from each school, 3 dangerous tasks. Eternal glory awaits the winner. Cheers erupt. But Dumbledore raises his hand. Due to the tournament's dangerous nature, we have imposed an age restriction. Only students 17 and older may enter. Groans of disappointment. Fred and George Weasley shout. That's rubbish. Unfair. Dumbledore's eyes twinkle. I assure you this is for your own safety. The Goblet of Fire will choose our champions on Halloween. Harry and Hermione exchange glances. Something feels wrong. That night, an owl arrives. Snape's handwriting. Harry reads aloud. The tournament is a trap. Voldemort plans to use it to return to power. Stay vigilant. Hermione's face pales. How does he know? He always knows. What do? We watch. We prepare. And if they force me to compete, we play along. But on our terms. October 31st, 1994 Halloween Feast. The selection, the Great Hall is packed. Students from all 3 schools. Beauxbatons in blue silk. Durmstrang in blood-red robes. The Goblet of Fire burns blue in the center. Dumbledore stands. The moment has come. He approaches the goblet. It flares red, spits out a piece of parchment. The Durmstrang champion is Victor Krum. Applause, cheering. Krum stands, stolid, calm, walks to the chamber beyond. The goblet flares again. The Beaux Batons champion is Fleur de Lacor. A beautiful girl stands, silver blonde hair, part Vila, graceful, confident. She joins Krum. The goblet flares a third time. The Hogwarts champion is Cedric Diggory. The Hufflepuffs roar. Cedric stands, handsome, popular. He walks forward. Dumbledore smiles. Excellent. We now have our 3 champions. The goblet flares again. Red, angry, spits out a fourth name. Dumbledore catches it, reads. His expression darkens. Harry Potter, silence. Absolute, stunned. Harry sits frozen. Hermione grabs his hand. You didn't. I didn't. Whispers explode. He's not 17. How did he get past the age line? He cheated. Harry stands slowly, every eye on him, walks to the front. Dumbledore hands him the parchment. Harry Potter written in unfamiliar handwriting. Not his. The champions wait beyond. Harry joins them, confused, angry. November 1st, 1994. Dumbledore's office, emergency meeting. Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape, Moody, Karkaroff, Maxime. All present. Harry stands in the center. Did you put your name in the goblet, Mr. Potter? No, sir, I didn't. Moody's magical eye swivels. Someone else did. Someone who wants you in this tournament. But why? To kill you, boy. Obviously. Karkaroff sneers. This is Hogwarts trickery. Potter is too young. Maxime agrees. An absolute scandal. Snape speaks quietly. The goblet constitutes a binding magical contract. If Harry's name was submitted, he must compete. Harry's head snaps to Snape, understanding. This is the trap. Dumbledore nods gravely. I'm afraid Severus is correct. Harry, you must participate, or your magic will be bound permanently. Harry takes a breath. Then I'll compete. But I didn't enter, and I will find out who did. The meeting ends. Harry returns to Gryffindor Tower. Hermione is waiting. Letter from Severus came. She hands it over. Harry reads. This is Voldemort's plan. He will use the third task to capture you. Use your blood in a resurrection ritual. We cannot stop the tournament, but we can be ready. Train. Prepare. When he rises, I will be there to end him. Trust me. SS. Harry looks at Hermione. He's going to let Voldemort return, so we can kill him when he's weakest. It's risky. It's our only shot. They train, every day, every night, preparing for the tasks, preparing for the final battle. November 24th, 1994. First task, Dragons. The stands are packed. Students, judges, press. The task, retrieve a golden egg from a nesting dragon. Harry draws the Hungarian horntail, the most dangerous breed, black scales, spiked tail, bronze horns, 50 feet long. Breathing fire, he enters the enclosure. The dragon roars, territorial, aggressive. Harry remembers his basilisk training. Speaks Parseltongue. Peace, sister. I mean no harm to your young. The dragon stops. Head tilting, she doesn't speak Parseltongue, but she understands tone. Intent, Harry approaches slowly. The dragon watches. Wary but not attacking. I only need the golden egg, not the real ones. He points to the fake egg among her clutch. The dragon considers. Then, carefully, she nudges the golden egg toward him with her snout. Harry takes it, bows respectfully. Thank you. Backs away. The crowd erupts, stunned, amazed. He calmed a dragon, without magic. The judges award high marks. Even Karkaroff grudgingly gives him 8 out of 10. Hermione hugs him afterward. That was brilliant. I just talked to her. Like the basilisk. You have a gift, Harry. Maybe. Or maybe I just understand what it's like to be misunderstood. December 25th, 1994. Yule Ball, the Great Hall is transformed. Ice sculptures, silver decorations, enchanted snow falling. Harry wears dress robes. Black, simple, elegant. Hermione descends the stairs, wearing a periwinkle blue gown, hair styled, makeup subtle, beautiful. Harry's breath catches. Hermione, you look amazing. She blushes. You clean up well yourself. They enter together, not as a romantic date, but as partners. Family. They dance, comfortable in each other's presence. Years of trust, of partnership. Ron watches from the sidelines, jealous. He asks Hermione later, "Why didn't you go with me?" "Because Harry asked first, and he's my family." Ron sulks, but Hermione doesn't care. Some bonds are deeper than romance. February 24th, 1995. Second task. The Black Lake, the task. Retrieve something precious from the lake depths. 1 hour time limit. Harry receives gillyweed from Dobby. Eats it. Gills sprout. Fingers web. He dives. The lake is dark, cold, murky. He swims deep. Finds the underwater village of mer people. 4 figures tied to pillars. Hostages, Ron for Harry, Hermione for Harry, a young girl for Fleur, Cho Chang for Cedric. Harry's heart stops. Both Ron and Hermione are here. His 2 most precious. He swims to Hermione first. Always her first. Cuts her bonds with a severing charm. She floats upward, still unconscious. He turns to Ron, but hesitates. Fleur hasn't arrived. Her sister is still tied. The mer people watch, clicking, hissing. Your task is your hostage only. Harry speaks. Parseltongue works underwater. I will not leave a child to drown. The mer people are surprised. He speaks. Harry cuts Fleur's sister free. Then Ron brings all 3 to the surface, breaks through gasping. Hermione wakes, coughing. Harry, I've got you. The judges deliberate. Harry exceeded the time limit, but he ensured all hostages were safe. They award him second place. Cedric first for speed. Harry doesn't care. Hermione is alive. That's all that matters. June 24th, 1995, third task. The maze. The final task. A massive hedge maze, filled with obstacles. First to the Triwizard Cup wins. Harry enters. Wand ready, he navigates carefully. Encounters a boggart. It transforms into Voldemort. Red eyes, serpentine. Harry casts. Ridiculous, the boggart explodes into smoke. He continues. Finds a sphinx. She poses a riddle. Harry solves it. Moves forward. Encounters a blast-ended Scroot. Giant, armored, dangerous. He stuns it. Keeps moving. Finally reaches the center. The Triwizard Cup glows. Blue, ethereal. Cedric is already there, reaching for it. Harry arrives simultaneously. Wait. Cedric pauses. What? The cup. It's a portkey. I know it. How? I know. If we take it together, we'll be transported somewhere. Somewhere dangerous. Then we don't take it. Harry shakes his head. We have to. It's part of the plan. What plan? To end Voldemort. For good. Cedric stares. You're mad, matey. But I'm also right. Take it with me. But be ready to run if I say so. Cedric hesitates, then nods. All right, Potter. Together. They grab the cup. The world spins. Colors blur. They land hard. June 24th, 1995. Little Hangleton Graveyard. Midnight. Tombstones. Dark. Cold, a cauldron bubbling over a fire. Wormtail stands beside it. Hooded. Trembling. Voldemort's voice hisses. Kill the spare. Wormtail raises his wand. Avada. Harry shoves Cedric. Hard. Run. Cedric stumbles. Falls. Scrambles up. Runs. Disappears into the darkness. Alive. Wormtail curses, tries to follow, but Harry casts. Stupefied, the spell misses. Wormtail binds Harry. Incarcerous. Ropes wrap around him. Drag him to a tombstone. Tom Riddle Sr. died 1943. Harry struggles. Can't break free. Wormtail begins the ritual. Bone of the father unknowingly given. He takes a bone from the grave. Drops it in the cauldron. Flesh of the servant willingly sacrificed. He cuts off his hand. Screaming. Drops it in. Blood of the enemy forcibly taken. He cuts Harry's arm. Blood flows. Into the cauldron it bubbles. Froths, turns red, then black. A figure rises. Tall, pale, hairless, red eyes, slit nostrils. Serpentine, Voldemort, reborn. He flexes his fingers, examines his body, laughs. Cold, cruel, triumphant. I am returned. Harry struggles against his bonds, desperate. Then, a voice from the shadows. Not for long, Tom Voldemort spins. Snape steps into the firelight, wand raised. Black robes, expression deadly. Severus, How? How did you find me? I've been waiting for you. Voldemort's eyes narrow. My faithful servant, you've come to serve me. I was never faithful to you, only to her. Voldemort's face twists. Then you will die. He raises his wand. Avada Kedavra! Snape dodges. The curse hits a tombstone, explodes it. Snape counters. You have no Horcruxes left, Tom. Impossible. My anchors. I destroyed them. All of them. The diary, the ring, the locket, the cup, the diadem, Quirrell's wraith, all gone. You're mortal now, just a man. Voldemort's face goes white, rage, fear, disbelief. No, he casts wildly. Crucio, Avada Kedavra, fiend fire. Snap deflects them, uses tombstones as shields, moves like water. 17 years of future knowledge. Every duel, every tactic, every weakness, he knows Voldemort better than Voldemort knows himself. Snape casts Sectum Sempra, the cutting curse. His own invention, it slashes across Voldemort's chest. Deep, brutal. Voldemort screams, falls to his knees. Blood pouring. Snape steps forward. Wand steady. This is for Lily, for James, for Harry, for everyone you've ever hurt. He casts. Fiend fire, white flames erupt. Consume Voldemort's body. The Dark Lord shrieks. Burns, his body turns to ash. Then nothing. Silence. Voldemort is dead. Truly, finally. Permanently dead. Snape releases Harry. The bonds vanish. Harry collapses, shaking. Sev, you did it. We did it. Snape pulls him up, holds him steady. Are you hurt? My arm. But I'm fine. We need to leave. Now. He conjures a portkey. A broken cup. They touch it. Transport back to Hogwarts. Harry wakes. Madame Pomfrey fussing over him, his arm bandaged, healed. Hermione sits beside his bed. Relief flooding her face. Harry, you're awake. What happened? Severus brought you back. Voldemort is dead. Actually dead this time. Cedric? Alive. Shaken but alive. You saved him. Harry closes his eyes. It's really over. It's really over. News spreads. Within hours, the entire wizarding world knows. The Daily Prophet runs an emergency edition. Headline: Voldemort defeated. Lord Prince and Aurors killed Dark Lord in Little Hangleton. The article details the graveyard battle. Snape's heroism. Voldemort's final death. The wizarding world erupts in celebration. Parties in the streets. Fireworks over Diagon Alley. People crying with relief. The nightmare is over. July 10th, 1995. Ministry of Magic, award ceremony. The atrium is packed. Witches and wizards in formal robes. Press everywhere. Cameras flashing. Cornelius Fudge stands at a podium. Jovial. Sweating. Today we honor the man who saved us all. Lord Severus Snape. Lord Prince, who defeated he who must not be named in single combat. Snape stands beside him, expressionless, uncomfortable with the attention. Fudge presents a medal. The Order of Merlin. First class. Snape accepts it. Brief, formal. I did not do this for recognition. Fudge laughs nervously. Still, the wizarding world owes you a great debt. Snape's eyes are cold. Then repay it by reforming your corrupt ministry. The crowd murmurs, shocked. Fudge's smile falters. Well, we are always working to improve. Work harder. Snape walks away, leaving Fudge speechless. The press loves it. The next day's Prophet Lord Prince demands ministry reform. Public opinion shifts. People start questioning, demanding change. September 1995, the Umbridge problem. Dolores Umbridge is appointed senior undersecretary. Pink cardigan, fake smile. Cruel eyes. She begins pushing legislation. Anti-werewolf laws, anti-half-breed restrictions, stripping rights from magical creatures. Snape, Sirius, James meet. Prince Hall Library Umbridge is a threat. She'll undo everything we've fought for. James agrees. Fudge protects her. She's untouchable. Sirius smirks. No one is untouchable. They launch a campaign, political, legal, public, using their ancient house status, exposing Umbridge's cruelty, her prejudice, her illegal actions. By October, the Wizengamot votes. Umbridge is stripped of her position. Removed from the ministry, Fudge is furious. But powerless, Three ancient houses united, unstoppable. January 1996, Azkaban reform. Sirius leads this charge. Personally, as someone wrongly imprisoned, he knows the horrors of Azkaban. Dementors removed, human guards hired, prisoners given trials. Fair trials. With evidence, with representation. Many Death Eaters' sentences are overturned. Imperious defenses accepted. Some were victims, not villains. The wizarding world is healing, slowly, imperfectly, but genuinely. March 1996. Werewolf Rights Act. James drafts the legislation. His friend Remus is a werewolf. He's seen the discrimination, the suffering. The act passes. Werewolves can work in the ministry. Discrimination is illegal. Wolfsbane potion is subsidized, provided free to those who need it. Remus cries when it's announced. For the first time in his life, he has rights, dignity, humanity. James hugs him. You deserved this decades ago. Better late than never. April 1996. Hogwarts curriculum reform. Snape becomes a consultant, working with McGonagall, updating the defense program, practical training, modern tactics, real-world scenarios. Students learn to actually defend themselves, not just theory. Action. June 1996. Harry and Hermione's fifth year, they sit their OWLs exhausted, nervous, but prepared. Results come in July. Both score outstanding in every subject, 12 OWLs each. McGonagall is stunned. In 40 years of teaching, I've never seen perfect scores. Snape isn't surprised. I trained them. Of course they're perfect. June 20th, 1996. Sirius and Remus wedding. Prince Hall. Garden. Sunset. The ceremony is beautiful, simple, intimate. Family and close friends only. Sirius wears dark blue robes. Remus in soft gray. They exchange vows, promises of love, partnership. Forever, Harry is Sirius's best man. Hermione a bridesmaid. When they kiss, the crowd cheers. Lily cries happy tears. James grins. About time pads. The reception is joyful. Dancing, music, laughter. A celebration of love, of progress, of a world that finally accepts them. July 15th, 1996. Dumbledore's retirement. Dumbledore is 115 years old. He announces his retirement. After decades as headmaster, he's ready for peace. McGonagall becomes headmistress. Stern. Fair. Brilliant. Hogwarts is in good hands. Dumbledore meets Snape. Private. Final conversation. You've done what I could not, Severus. You've saved the wizarding world. Snape meets his eyes. I saved the people I love. The world was a side effect. Dumbledore smiles. Perhaps. But the result is the same. I was wrong about you. I admit that freely. Snape nods. Acceptance without gloating. Thank you, Albus. August 1996. The Prince Foundation. Snape establishes a foundation, the Prince Foundation for Magical Education, funding scholarships for Muggle-born students, ensuring no child is left behind. Hermione is named as its first recipient, retroactively. She cries when she hears. You've given me everything, Severus. No, you earned everything yourself. I just provided opportunity. The foundation grows, helping hundreds, then thousands, changing lives. Harry and Hermione return to Hogwarts. Harry is Quidditch captain. Hermione is head girl, a year early. Unprecedented. They mentor younger students, teaching, guiding, protecting, passing on what Snape taught them. The cycle continues. June 1998, graduation 7th year NEWTs completed. Harry and Hermione graduate with honors. Top of their class, the ceremony is held on the grounds. Families present. James, Lily, Sirius, Remus, Snape, all watching proudly. McGonagall hands them their diplomas. It has been an honor to teach you both. The honor was ours, Professor. They throw their caps, watch them fly into the sky. The future stretches before them. Bright. Unknown. Full of possibility. July 1998. Career paths. Harry joins the Auror program. Under Kingsley Shacklebolt. Reformed, modern, ethical. He wants to protect people, like Snape protected him. Hermione joins the Department of Magical Law Enforcement, working on legislation, creature rights, educational reform, justice. She's brilliant at it. They work together often, coordinating, planning, building. A Better World. September 2000, Neville's success. Neville becomes herbology professor at Hogwarts, following in his parents' footsteps, but healthier, happier, confident. His first day teaching. He stands before a classroom of first years, nervous, but determined. Today we're studying Devil's Snare. Can anyone tell me its properties? A girl raises her hand. It strangles its victims. Correct. But it also retreats from light and warmth, which means even dangerous plants have weaknesses. Remember that, in magic and in life. The students listen. Rapt, Neville has found his calling. Harry and Hermione visit often. Between their ministry duties, they have tea in Neville's office. You're brilliant at this. Hermione sips her tea. Thanks. I never thought I'd be good at teaching. But you are. The students love you. Harry agrees. You're patient, kind. You see their potential, just like Gran saw mine. And you too, and Severus. They sit in comfortable silence. Three friends who grew up together, who fought together, still connected after all these years. December 2000, Ron and Luna's wedding. The Burrow, decorated for winter. Snow falling gently. Ron and Luna exchange vows. Under an arch of enchanted mistletoe. Luna wears a dress covered in silver moons. Ron in traditional dress robes, looking happier than he's ever been. Harry is best man. Hermione maid of honor. They stand together during the ceremony. Watching their friend marry, Hermione leans close, whispers to Harry. They're perfect for each other. They are. Luna grounds him. Ron makes her laugh. Think we'll ever, you know. Harry looks at her. Get married? Hermione nods. Maybe, someday, if we want to. No pressure, though. Harry smiles. Takes her hand. No pressure. We're partners first. Everything else second. Always have been. Always will be. The reception is chaotic. Weasleys everywhere. Laughter. Music. Fred and George set off magical fireworks. Inside the house, Molly scolds them, but she's smiling. Her family. Together. Safe. Happy. Everything she fought for. December 2000, Snape's retirement. Snape steps back from politics, from consulting, from public life. He's done enough, changed enough. Now he wants peace. He focuses on potions research, the work he loves, experimenting, discovering, creating. He writes a book, Advanced Potion Making, The Prince Method. Detailed, precise, revolutionary. It publishes in January 2001. Becomes an immediate bestseller. Students worldwide learn from it. Potions classes improve dramatically. Hogwarts adopts it as the official text. McGonagall sends him a letter. Your book is brilliant, Severus. You should be proud. Rare moment of sentimentality. His legacy secured, not as a spy, not as a hero, as a teacher. The role he always wanted. The role that defines him. June 2005, the wizarding world transformed. 10 years after Voldemort's defeat, the Daily Prophet runs a retrospective. Decade of Peace. How we rebuilt. The article details the changes. Azkaban reform, creature rights, educational improvements, the end of blood purity rhetoric. A society transformed. Harry reads it over breakfast. Prince Hall, visiting for the weekend. It's amazing what we accomplished. Hermione joins him. Coffee in hand. We didn't do it alone. Thousands of people fought for this, but we helped start it. That we did. James enters, gray at the temples now, but healthy, alive. Morning. What are you reading? Harry shows him the Prophet. James reads, smiles. We did good, didn't we? You did. All of you. Lilly appears, also graying, still beautiful. Did what? Changed the world, Mum. She laughs. Well, I suppose we did. Snape joins them. Walking stick in hand, arthritis from decades of potion making, not severe, just present. Morning, morning, Sev. Look at this. Harry hands him the article. Snape reads, expression neutral, but his eyes soften. A decade. It feels like yesterday and a lifetime ago. Lily touches his arm. You made this possible, Severus. We all did. Together. July 2005, Ministry Garden dedication. The ministry unveils a new memorial garden, honoring those who fought for reform. Snape, James, Sirius, Lily, Amelia Bones, Kingsley Shacklebolt, all the names, carved in black marble, Harry and Hermione attend the ceremony, stand with their families. Kingsley speaks. Now Minister of Magic, these individuals didn't just fight Voldemort. They fought prejudice, corruption, stagnation. They built a world worth living in. We honor them today, and every day. By continuing their work, the crowd applauds. Snape stands in the back, uncomfortable with the attention. But Lily finds him, takes his hand, squeezes. You earned this. I just did what was right. Exactly. And that's why it matters. July 2010, Lily and James renewal. They renew their vows. Prince Hall, garden surrounded by family, 30 years of marriage, survived. The ceremony is simple, intimate. Harry officiates, his voice steady, emotional. You taught me what love looks like, what sacrifice means. What family is you showed me that even in darkness light persists. Thank you for everything. Lily and James exchange rings again. The same rings from 1979, worn, scratched, perfect. James speaks his vows. I promise to love you, protect you, stand beside you. For another 30 years, and 30 more after that, Lily responds, I promise to challenge you, support you, never let you get complacent, for as long as we both shall live. They kiss. Everyone cheers. Sirius and Remus, Snape, Harry, Hermione, Ron and Luna, Neville and Hannah, all together, all alive, all happy. The reception lasts until dawn. Dancing, stories, laughter, celebrating not just a marriage, but a family that survived everything and emerged stronger. August 2015, Prince Hall Academy. Prince Hall becomes a school, the Prince Academy for Magical Excellence. Opening ceremony, September 1st. 50 students, ages 11 to 17. From all backgrounds, pure blood, half-blood, muggle-born, werewolves, part Vila. Everyone talent is the only requirement. Snape stands at the entrance, formal robes, prince insignia. Welcome, you have been chosen not for your blood, but for your potential, your dedication, your character. Here you will learn, grow, excel, not because of who your parents were, but because of who you choose to become. The students listen, inspired. Harry teaches defense, practical, modern, effective. He shares stories from the war, not to glorify violence, but to teach survival, protection, courage. Hermione teaches magical law, theory and application, how to change systems, fight injustice, build better futures. She's brilliant, passionate. Students adore her, the academy thrives. Within 5 years, it's the most prestigious school in Britain, not because of tradition, because of results, because of values, because it represents everything the old world wasn't. June 2020, Sirius and Remus family, they adopt a war orphan, a young werewolf boy, 7 years old, scared, alone. His name is Teddy. Parents killed by remnant dark wizards. Sirius and Remus meet him at an orphanage. He's small, quiet, eyes too old for his age. Sirius kneels. Eye level. Hey there, I'm Sirius. This is Remus. We'd like you to come live with us. Teddy looks at Remus. You're like me, a werewolf. Yes. Isn't that bad? Remus smiles sadly. Some people think so, but it's just part of who we are. It doesn't make us bad, just different, Teddy considers. Then nods. Okay, I'll come. At Grimmauld Place, renovated, bright, welcoming, Teddy slowly opens up. Sirius teaches him pranks, harmless, fun. Remus teaches him control of his magic, his transformations, his fears. Harry becomes his godfather, official. Legal, he visits weekly, teaching Teddy to fly, to duel, to laugh. The cycle continues. Love multiplying, healing spreading, one child at a time. December 2025, final conversation. Snape is 65 now, but looks younger, less stress, more peace, proper nutrition, happy life. He sits on the terrace with Lily, evening, warm. Indian summer, rare for December. Watching the sunset, do you ever regret it? Coming back? Never. I was given a second chance, I didn't waste it. You saved us all, Severus. No, we saved each other. Lily takes his hand, wrinkled now. Both of them aging, but together. Thank you for everything, for giving Harry his childhood, for giving me my husband, my life. Snape squeezes back. I should be thanking you. You gave me a reason to live. Twice. They sit in comfortable silence. Two people who've known each other for 50 years, who've been through war, peace, everything between, still connected, still family. James joins them. 3 glasses of wine, hands them out. To family, to family. They drink, toast the sunset, the family gathering inside, the world they built, together. Harry and Hermione visit, both in their 40s now, successful, respected, happy. Harry runs the Aurora program. Hermione heads magical law. They've changed the world together. Snape is in the garden. Gardening, a hobby he took up in retirement. Peaceful, meditative. Harry approaches. Sev, we need to talk. Snape looks up, trowel in hand, dirt on his robes. About? Hermione joins them. We figured it out, the time travel, the regression, how you knew everything. Snape's expression doesn't change. Did you? Harry nods. You died, in another timeline, in the shrieking shack. You came back, changed everything, saved us all. Snape sets down his trowel, stands, and Hermione's eyes are bright with tears. And we want you to know we're grateful for everything. You gave us our parents, our childhoods, our futures. You gave us each other, Harry adds. You were the bravest man we've ever known, in both timelines. Snape's throat tightens. I did what anyone would do. No, you did what only you could do. They embrace, the 3 of them, father and children, not by blood, by choice, by love. That evening, Snape sits in his library, alone. He pulls out an old photograph, the original timeline, Lilly at Hogwarts, young, smiling, the photo he kept even as he died. He looks at it, then at a new photo on his desk. This timeline, Lilly, James, Sirius, Remus, Harry, Hermione, all together, all alive, all happy, he whispers. I did it, Lilly. I saved you. I saved them all. He places the old photo in a drawer, closing the door on the past. Then he walks outside to join his family for dinner, finally at peace. The man who lived, twice. The man who loved so deeply that even death couldn't stop him from protecting those he cherished. Severus Snape, the half-blood king, hero, father, teacher redeemed. Not in death, but in life, in the family he built, in the world he saved, in the love that conquered everything. Let us know what you'd like to see next. The end.